Hey everybody, we're live. We started early. No, we didn't. I got here late. We're 14:04. We're about a minute in the game. We're doing 15-minute periods up here. Zero, zero. One shot just happened on goal by Little Falls. We move it up and out to Helena. Into the zone. Across the middle. Bouncing. Loose. I'm going to have to move. Chia with a nice shot. Hits the side of the net. Kind of loose behind the net. Covered. All right, I'm going to move down to a bit better filming location. All right, I just moved. Chia over to Emery. Emery in the corner. Out. A few seconds off from the game clock. Chia picks it up. Back north, out of the zone, out of play. There we go. 13-18 in the period. We're up in Little Falls today. I didn't get a chance to say let's play hockey. Lily on the face-off. We're also on cellular, which hopefully is okay. Should be all right. Quick shot there by Viv. Today's game brought to you by Joe C's Bar. Out of the zone to Well. Lily through a little bit of traffic. Goes wide over here to Callie. Callie. Down to Lily, behind the net, red line there. Viv, put it on net. Cleared. Well, gets a shin on the way. In the corner, Viv, behind the net, and still loose. Viv knocks it loose. Great back check by Lily. Keeps the net alive. And now Little Falls out of the zone. Callie poking at it, gets it over to Viv. Deep. As they go for line change over to the corner. Ooh, the heat is on. I feel it. My bald head is getting very warm right now. Seabrud steals it away, gets it to Avery who dumps it in. Now we'll chase it. Avery on it. Seabrud knocks it away to the wall. Walks it across. High slot. And shoots. It's in. Nice moves by Seabrud there and found a big, wide open right side of the net there. 1-0 to 11:57, the time of that goal. I forgot to send a link out to everybody. We'll do that. I'm multitasking right now, which is why I can't concentrate. I'm way off on the time as I send the links out to everybody. Helena steals it back. Little Falls outside to neutral. Emery steals it, kicks it away, little move, brings it in. Wide. Driving towards the net, backhander. Goalie shuts down the angle. Nice little follow-up though by Emery. Viv in the corner. Up high. Good shot by Hannah, covered. 11-17. Now I'm caught back up on the time. Lily on the faceoff. Callie pokes it behind the red line. Little falls with the puck. Lily finds it from Callie. Backhander walking around towards the net. Knocked away, loose. Mal holds it in up at the blue line. We're running 5D today. Alice with a sprained ankle, twisted ankle anyway. Isn't able to skate today, but she's on the bench cheering the team on. Hannah puts it back to the corner. Callie battling down along the wall. And that'll go out of the zone. Hannah's back to pick it up. Back on side, dumped in, out. And, oh, offsides. No, not offsides. I thought maybe. Callie got it in, and Avery puts it away with the follow-up. Nice follow-up by Avery. Give the apple there over to Callie. .10:21. Seabrud. Gets it to Sowards right off the face-off. Sowards through some traffic. Oh, shoots the moon. A little bit high, by like 2.5 feet. Down to the corner. Sowards back on it. Goes up the wall, little falls. Out of the zone. Noel. Cross. Out. And that'll be icing. Back up to Chia from Lil. Chia puts it down. Ooh, got deflected by the defender. It's loose still. Wasn't quite covered, but hello, music. But for safety reasons, we'll call that. Goalie was more or less on top of that. Heard some loud music there. I don't know if that was the speakers or what. Lil. Emery chasing him behind the net. Knocking away at it. Finds it. Goes high. Noel pops out of his zone. Noel. Helena knocks it in the zone. Little falls with it and makes its way over that blue line. Lil steals it back. Lil brings it in. She's got Helena wide. Deke, deke. Oh, nice moves, Lil, but wide on the shot. Got around two with a couple of drags. Pops out of the zone. Chia puts it back north. Out of the zone, on the run is Lily right off the bench. Through one, and goalie saves. Callie picks it back up. Nice centering pass high to Viv. Viv with the shot. Goalie knocks it down. Off the wall. Emmy towards the middle, loose. Oh my goodness. Lily draining that. Rebound, cleanup goal. I think Little Falls is playing Riverhawks later today. Riverhawks out of St. Cloud, I think. Really on the face-off. Callie on the puck. Knocks it over wide to Emmy. She goes up off the wall, intercepted. More zone. Shar with the cover. Today's game brought to you by Shelly Stoner. We don't know who she is, but her face is on the pint glasses at Josie's bar. We think we met the actual Shelly Stoner at the bar. Maybe not met, but saw her, celebrity in the house. Emmy steals it away after the face-off, skates it out of the zone, picked up by Avery. Around 1, 2. Avery lines it up. Oh my gosh, a nice top left, top shelf sort of shot there from Avery. Sniped it. Those are the kind of shots we need. .807. Timeout. Little Falls. All right, we're back. Little Falls picks it up on the face-off, dumps it forward. Shia, D to Hannah. Hannah kept wide by Little Falls behind the red line. Seabrood up over to Sowards. Sowards off the wall, back to Seabrood. Knocked away, shot sharp with the save. Behind the net, Little Falls. Picked up by Seabrood, out wide. Oh, nice idea. Trying to find Helena by Will. Thought that was Seabrood for a second. I get 16 and 15 confused. 16 is Will. Nice shot by Helena, getting a hold of it, dumping it down deep. Emery. Up the wall, held in by Chia. Will chasing him. Helena poking at it. Here comes Little Falls. Up and out of the zone. We got a 3-on. They dump it deep to the corner. Chia up the wall to trying to find Emery. Chia's back on it. Up to Lil. Knocked loose. High slot. Little Falls. Towards the net. And it's in. Little Falls with a goal. 6:42. face off. Emmy off the shin, comes back in Noel. Has a hold of it behind the net, up around to Callie. Bounces loose, Callie back on it, gets it over the blue line. Back into our zone offsides. Back to the center, Lily. Little falls. Lily keeps it in. For now, Lily back out of the zone. Viv, offsides. Seabrud. Back to Emmy. Emmy, she'll skate it in. Finds a lane. Drives it wide. Behind the red line. Emmy looking to center it off a skate. Soward's chasing them down. They dump it, and Emmy will hold it on the wall. Shoots. Oh, nice deflection by Soward. Goes up over the net, though. Back up to Noel. Noel, D to D. Misses, but still in the zone. Emmy steps up, goes low. Sowards goes high. Emmy across the middle. Tried the one time to Avery, just missed. Noel down to the corner. And Little Falls. Hooked away. Avery out of the zone. Across the middle. Sowards on the back check. Poked away by Seabrud. Held in by Little Falls. Noel tried to sauce it up and out, but held in. Across the middle. Oh my goodness, that almost went in. Just went wide, I think. Shaw got some leather on that one. Wider over here to Avery out of the zone. Emery chasing it in. Avery picks it back up off the wall. Deke. Shoots. Loose. Still loose. Loose again. Avery finds it and shoots again off the stick. Up high, Noel keeps it alive. She'll step it down across the slot. And Noel with the postage stamp. Top right. We watched the USA-Finland game this morning, where I think the final score was 5-0, 4-0, or 5-0. I think it was 5-0 USA. I think 5-1 in the first game against Czechia at the Olympics, if I remember right. So in case you were wondering, there's your Olympics update. We don't know when the men's first game is. Helena keeps it alive. Back up around the wall. Comes loose. And Hannah keeps it in the zone. High slot, Hannah. Just wide of the net. I think the goalie got a pad on that. Just out of our reach, comes into our zone, picked up by Callie off the bench with some speed. She goes high slot around one, but wide of her stick, poked away. Mel keeps it in there, out of the zone. Hannah, wide over to Helena, out of the zone. Hannah again, everyone on side. Hannah brings it in. She goes for the shot. Oh, hits a crossbar. Good shot, Hannah. Callie. She gets a low shot. Lily off the bench. Trying to center that back to Hannah. Mal now goes wide on the shot to the corner. Deep. Viv holds her out as she gets it over to Lily. Lily dragged it around one and covered. Call is, but we're going down this direction. Oh, we got a penalty. I didn't even see it. I don't know what the call was. We're on a penalty kill at 3:29. Maybe it was after the play, or at least away from the puck. I don't know. I'm not paying attention. Sorry, everybody. Comes out over that blue line off sides. Let's see if I can find out if there's a live score sheet. There is. Slashing on Callie was the call. Battle here at the middle in our zone. Emmy held in, but then knocked out offsides. .109 left in the PK. Emmy up two. Oh, nice move. Oh, knocked away. Avery almost. She almost had a big breakaway there. Defender got a hold of it. Foot forward, that'll be icing. If it makes it, it does. Back to our end, 54 seconds in the PK. This rink has a little fishbowl at the end where you can watch the game and stay warm up at the visitor end here. Emery picks it up out of the zone, wide of her stick, back in, but Noel, knocked back in. Lucia, wide to Helena, nice pickup Helena, good stick lift by the defender, knocked away from her. And Little Falls bringing it in. Shot high over the net, Emery in the wall. She goes cross ice, hits Elena's stick, bounces off into the neutral zone. Elena following it up. Back there for the Falls, they dump it in. Noel is back behind the red line. She goes up off the wall. Helena knocks it free of the zone. And her patented deflection looks just like my son Harrison. When they do that same play, he's a left winger. He does that little deflection between the legs to get it out of the zone. Sometimes it works really well. 2 minutes left, 2:02, 3 seconds in the PK. So we'll get a drop and then someone's coming out. I don't know if Callie or someone off the bench. It looks like not Callie. Callie will go in and I think Emery will come out. We'll see. Lily on the face-off. Mal gets a hold of it. Now we're full strength. 2 minutes left. And Callie coming straight out of the box. Joining the line. Emmy holds it in. Little Falls. Up and out. Icing. Seabrud on the face-off. Loose. Sowards to Mal. Mal across the middle gets intercepted. Pops out of the zone. Emmy on it. She goes wide to Mal. D to D up to Avery. Avery dumps it deep. Sowards into the corner. Falls. No, Seaver knocked it loose. Comes up out of the zone. Mal on it. Popped off the stick. Seaver though, and a follow-up. And now Mal. Into our end. Emmy picks it up. Emmy up and skates with it. She's going for it. Sees a lane. Around 3 of them. 2 to beat. Drives it wide. Looking for a center. Maybe. There it goes. Sowards again. Goalie got a great save there. Sowards trying to center it now. Oh, Callie's, is that Callie? No. Emmy hopes she's okay. She took a big spill. She's back up. Shoots it just wide. Defender got a stick on it. Down in the corner, Seabrud. Goalie plays it behind the net. About 20 seconds here in the period. Little Falls out of the zone. Emmy all over the place. Picks it back up. Goes over here. Mal into the zone. Out of the zone. Emmy again. Emmy, big shift here from Emmy. Through 3, can't get a shot off. Oh, follow-up though, goes wide. All right, first period in the books.
Are you with the Brainerd team? Brainerd?
No, the Maple Grove.
Okay. If you film those, if you put them on, we can watch.
I put them on YouTube.
Yeah, just we're watching the other teams.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, I see Molly Nelson up there. This second period brought to you by Molly Nelson of Exit Realty. Also has a face on a pint glass at Joe C's. In case anyone's wondering about that, looking for real estate up here in Little Falls. Callie falling over while standing at the bench. I think the Little Falls team is going to play, I mentioned this earlier, Riverblades later today. Maximum use of their weekend time. Lil on the face-off. It's a very cold rink. We were talking earlier, Hannah puts it forward. At the safety meeting, we decided, icing, no call. One ref signaled it, the other ref didn't notice it. Or waved it off, I didn't see if he waved it off. Hannah picks it up. We decided, or not decided, but we discussed how many new barns we've seen this year. It's been a good season for finding new barns and playing at different locations. I've never been to Little Falls before. Lil up and out to Helena, goes wide. Emery almost, nice try Emery. Lil back to the zone. Little Falls with the puck. Up and out of the zone. Hannah picks it up. I don't know if you can see it. Loose. Lil. It's right here. I lost control of it, lost sight of it. It's right in front of us. Hannah picks it up, skates. Stolen away, Little Falls. They go north, picked off by Lil. Little Falls in their end, up out of the zone again. 2-on-2 situation. They dump it deep. Hannah back first to pick it up. Up around off the wall. Viv. She goes up and out, finds Lily. Lily with some space. Cross over to Callie, knocked away the pass. Back the other direction, 2-on-2. Cut us on a line change, but Noel keeps them wide. Viv picks it up in the corner. back around over to Callie. Callie skating out of the zone with it here. Knock back north. Noel's the only one back. Noel, great defense. Stick left, slowed him down. Noel picks it up. She goes up to Viv. Viv, out of the zone. A little bit wide, it'll be icing. Probably. No, it's not. Didn't make it. Off the bench. Avery knocks it loose to Hannah. Hannah over to Seabrud. No, Noel to Seabrud, sorry. Back in the zone. Avery off the wall. And poked away. Comes out of the zone. Noel. D to Emmy. Emmy. Little Falls gets it in the zone. Emmy cuts her off. Ooh, she got slashed in the back. That's a little ugly. Seabrud up off the wall. Back in. Held in. Noel on this side. She's going to skate. Skates it up and out. 4 across. Back checker though. Knocked loose. Defender knocked it in a weird position. Seabrud behind the net. With Avery. Avery knocks it behind the net again. Little Falls. They're going to go up high out of the zone. Noel's already seeing it. Anticipating that, going back to get in position. Resets. She's going to go over to Avery. Avery. She'll dump it out of the zone. Take that face off at center, it looks like. There's a hardware Hank up here. Not a lot of hardware Hank. Another thing I'm noticing, they don't always put the area codes. If you're in Little Falls, you don't need area codes for phone numbers. And RN off the face-off behind the net. Mal. Whoa! Lost a tire there, lost an edge. Lil picks it up. She goes wide to Emery, but no, intercepted. Little Falls back into our zone. Good job by Mal cutting her off. Little Hannah keeps it out of the house. To Mal. To Helena. Helena brings it in. Dukes around 1-2. Shoots. Goes wide. The goalie, I think, got a deflection there. Helena back in the corner, centering it. Picked off. Goes high. Mal keeps it alive. Now Little Falls out of the zone. And RN. Hannah knocks it away to the wall. Picks it back up. Skates with it out of the zone. 3 across now. Brings it in on her backhand. Going for the line change. Hannah keeps him busy. Hannah behind the net. Kicks it loose. Callie centering it. Wide, doesn't connect. Over on the other side is Viv. Behind the net. Centering it again. Lily gets it on her forehand. Hits it a skate on the way in. Lily back on it. Viv with her. And Little Falls. Nope, Viv knocks it loose to Lily. Shoots loose. Oh, we couldn't get the cleanup. Good save by the goalie. Back down to the corner. Mal. Up around the other wall. Little Falls will get it out of the zone. Noel catching Seabrud off the bench. The Little Falls knocks it away into our zone. Avery gets it out of the zone. She'll skate. She got 4 ahead of her. She's got 4 to beat. 2 on 4. And it's out of the zone, or not into the zone, I should say. Great job by Sowards, knocking it loose. Still chasing it behind the net. Over on the other wall is Seabrud. Cuts him off. Chia back to Seabrud in the corner. Little Falls now with the puck. Up off the wall. Avery on it, and she's got 2 with her there. They go out of the zone. Picked up by Chia. Chia. Offsides. Take that back to center. Every offsides is a center today. And Lil will take the face off. Shia to Noel. Nice pass to Lil. Over to Emery. Into the zone. Emery. Oh, just stand on the pass, but creating space. Now Noel holds it in. Out of the zone over to Chia. We'll have to reset here. Chia holds it while we get onside. She goes wide over here to Helena. Helena picks it up. Knocked away. Back on it though. On the wall. Helena and Lil. Little falls down in the corner up the wall. Helena fishes it back. She pokes it loose. Noel trying to go wide. Pops out of the zone. We're onside though. She on it. Now Little falls. In our zone. Lil back in the corner. Picks it up. Little falls on the line change. Lil skating around the ref. She's got to go wide over here to Hannah. Or Helena, sorry. Little falls. Oh, Helena, nice try. And offsides. No call? Nope. I was going to say, we for sure were offsides. They got it. Yeah, we went for line change, and our player coming on was at least 2 feet offside, and the other player, I think, was also offside. Oh, we're not going to the center. That's good news. Lily on the face-off. Back this direction. No icing. Probably had some sticks on the way out. Emmy on the corner. Up the wall. Callie held in Little Falls. Across the middle. Put away by Emmy over to Mal. Held in. Mal behind the net. Skates with it up the wall. Puts it out of the zone. Little Falls on it. Lily trying to steal it away. Callie gets in front of it. Back out of the zone. Into our zone. Offsides on the line change. I get it. Second period line changes are tough. And going to the center. Nope. Not going to the center on that one. Knocked away. Good follow-up by Sowers, who pushes through everybody. Avery on it. If she can drag it around. Knocked away from her stick, but back up to Mel. Mel from the point. Off of her shin. Emmy will keep it alive. Emmy walking it around on her backhand. Still on her backhand. Doesn't have the shot. Goes back to Mel. Mel knocked out of the zone. Seabrud will pick it up as she's playing D at the moment. Switched with Emmy. Here comes Avery through 2, but knocked loose. Little falls. Oh, tripping. No trip call. Very clear tripping. Shot goes wide to the corner. Mal. Pops loose to Emmy. Emmy. She'll skate. With Emery. Emmy and Emery bringing it in. Emmy. Looking for Emery. Ooh. That was a good centering pass. It hit somebody on the way. I don't know who. Left. She's looking high to Mal. Mal from the point. Puts it back over to Lil. Lil skates it high, slot wide to the face-off dot. Trying to find Emery also. Didn't quite connect. Goes to the corner. Mal. Keeps it alive. Mal again. Corner, back down around. Opposite corner is Little Falls. Emery pokes it away, but Little Falls gets it out of the zone. And offsides. Lily on the face-off. Viv puts it up off the wall, ahead to Lily. Uh-oh, he crashed. I don't know if we're working. We're back. We lost about 10 seconds there. Hopefully it didn't screw up the rest of the stream. Emmy keeps it out of the house. Up and Will picks off that pass. Come in, little fall. Now. I missed a few. You didn't miss any goals, but I don't know why it's crashing. Clock's way off. Missed about 30 seconds there. Emery. We still have power play. Nice with the shoulder. Who was that? Avery. And good effort, Lil. Hannah with the shot. Emery on the back check. Hannah keeps it in, down low. Avery able to switch off. Full strength, Little Falls. They got one hanging high if they can get a hold of it. They don't. And they still have control. Little Falls bringing it out of the zone. A little wide. Shar knocks it off the shoulder. Down. Elena. Up. Nice pass to Lil. Oh, poked away right at the center there. Good defense. Off the bench is Callie. She'll bring it in 1-on-5. With a shot. Goes wide. Up out of the zone. Picked up Emmy. Back north. Lily. She'll dump it off the back of the skate. Stays out of the zone. Dumped into our end. Icing. 9:52 as I catch up my clock. I don't have any idea if the stream is working at this point. Noel had an idea, lost sight of it, snuck under the stick into our end. Emmy, nice hustle, kicks it loose. Kelly to Lily, out of the zone. And we're going to be offsides there. Again, I don't know if the stream is working. Something coming. I didn't quite see. I wasn't looking up, but it looked bad, ugly, like in terms of injury. Hope she's okay. She's off the ice. Avery will go to the box for that one. Back down to our end. We're on a penalty kill here. 9-11. Seabrud. Down our corner, Hannah. Up off the wall, picked up by Sowards out of the zone. Uh-oh, icing. I guess not uh-oh, but icing. Minute 16 in the PK. Out. I don't know if we're streaming. This is like the fourth crash here. Whoa! Finds its way to Viv. Oh, knocked away. Brought in Callie. Got a lot of traffic. Gets it to the corner. Cross. Picked up by Callie again. Cross the face-off. Got Lily with a good shot, but the goalie knocks it down. Up and out, Little Falls. Up to Lily. She dekes around one. She'll drag it in. Couple to beat. She keeps on her stick, shoots, and covered. Good save, goalie. All right, I think we're streaming again. I don't know how much of the game we missed, but I think we're back. 303. Emmy picks it up off the face-off. Off the pad. Held in Hannah. Avery. 2 on her, though. Up out of the zone. Well. Picks it back up. Just got to get a little space here. In the corner, across the middle, Emmy. Keeps it wide up over to Avery. Avery out of the zone across to Sowards. Sowards one-on-one. Some back checkers. Takes a backhand shot. Picks it back up. Emmy from the wall. She'll shoot. Wide. Behind the net. Well, knocked out of the zone. Offsides. 2:09. Lil on this face-off. Falls gets it out. And in. Everyone pokes it wide. Hannah picks it up. Over to Helena. Out of the zone. The Falls back north. Connects. Brings it in. Gets a little shot on and Shar knocks it down. Hannah. In the corner up the wall. Knocked out of the zone. Back north cut. Lil almost. Good attempt there, Lil. Got a stick on it. Good back checking now. Helena. Up and still in the zone. Hits some shins. Hannah picks it up. Helena. Cross doesn't connect as Emery's going for line change, but it goes in their zone. A little over a minute left, minute 15. Off by Hannah. Deep. 1 minute of play remaining of a game that may or may not be streaming. Viv